Man, I had to park and just say this. I was just listening to this just amazing worship song. The American worship industry is so incredibly skilled at performance and manipulation that surely we see this, right? I have the opportunity to go and visit a lot of churches around the country and connect with a lot of pastors around the country. You want to know something about worship in America? We sing the exact same songs every single week. The exact same songs are being shared. And that's because there are incredibly gifted and skilled people who are sitting in rooms and working on computers and working with writers, and they're just producing song after song after song, and they're testing it and they're getting feedback on it. And the winners, the ones that are going to make, they think, a big impact, they're going to throw marketing dollars at it, and then it gets carried by someone who's a famous worship person. And then they start singing them at conferences, and then all of a sudden, every church, every evangelical Bible-believing church in the country is singing it. Now listen, I am so incredibly thankful for worship leaders like the ones at our church, my friend Eric and Robbie. They worship out of their worship, and it's contextual. Let me tell you what I mean by that. I had the opportunity a few years ago. There's a mission we support, a church planter we support in northern India. He'd planted a church in a village no Westerner had ever gone to, and we showed up. He took me there, had an opportunity to meet the people there. And there was a guy that just had this broken down guitar, and he had written like 33 of his own worship songs. And he just said, I'm a worshiper and I love worshiping Jesus, and I just want to share what I'm learning and what I'm singing. And to me, the future of worship is in the local church. The future of worship is local church leaders creating their own worship music that comes out of their own worship expressions, and it's good enough. You know, I got to be honest. This guy in India was terrible, but you should have seen the people looking up towards heaven, lifting their hands to God, and they were worshiping because it was genuine, it was authentic. You know, there wasn't the key change at the right moment and the repetition of the chord and lyrics that are constantly talking about us instead of God. It was genuine, and it was a local contextual expression of worship in that community. And to me, that's the future of worship. The future of worship is not mimicking the music that was created by worship professionals, but supporting and encouraging worship out of the local church and accepting it as good enough.